Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be talking about some tips and strategies. Let's say for example you're deciding to actually rent a space within an assisted living facility. And this happens a lot with a lot of agencies that they become the preferred provider, but you need to make sure you pay attention on the tips that I'm going to share with you guys, because this is actually such a murky water. It's that gray line that if you cross, and it's easily crossed, it can pretty much cause potential problems for your agency regarding, regarding unfortunately either pretty much hitting the whole illegal part of anti-kickback. So make sure you guys, pay good attention for this one, right? Now, like I said, right, I try to sway a lot of agencies though, and that I assist to actually not rent any space from assisted living facilities, but it may happen. But just let's say you want to go ahead and do it. Let me give you some few tips, right, on how to be able to staying in the right side, of the law, right? So here are the things. You only want to rent space that is commercially necessary. If you really need 300 square footage to provide the services that you need, that is all you should rent. Don't be swayed that they will have to make you rent 1,000 square foot area when you only really use is a 300 square footage. By you paying for more areas than you actually need, this can be seen or can show a violation into the anti-kickback status, right? You want to be able to pay what they call fair market value for that space. If the going rate for square footages in your area is $16 a square foot, for example, yet you're paying $24 to $25, then this may be looked at as you actually committing fraud, okay? So use what we call a realtor standard, lease. If you're not able to get this online to purchase or from Office Max, for example, go ahead and look for a realtor in your area and ask for them to draw one up for you, or ask your lawyer to actually create one for you. Make sure that the lease is set for at least a minimum of 1 year and no less, okay? You also need to be able to have guaranteed real business reasons to be able to rent the space in that facility. Do not offer services to the residents that are considered free. Nothing, absolutely nothing, you should not ever, ever provide anything to assisted living facilities or their residents for free. As much as possible, don't use the word free. So here are some more few tips that I shared with you. Please make sure that you go ahead and try to follow them, or just go ahead and try not to rent the space. Make sure you always talk to your lawyer in regards to anything that you're trying to do to make sure that you're kept within the boundaries of the law. You guys have to understand, I'm not a lawyer, but I've sure hired lots of lawyers in my past. And the thing though is, if it seems shady or you have some form of a doubt because this is like a new thing that somebody brought to you, or you just have that butterfly feeling you need to be able to look into it, then you might as well pay, that $500 to have that quick consult with your lawyer, rather than later on all of a sudden discovering that you did something bad, and then you might actually get in trouble with it. Now, like I said, there's going to be places that's going to be doing this for you. They're going to say, hey, we're looking for a preferred provider, home health agency, but the way it's going to work is we want somebody in the facility at all times. So that can be offered, and that does happen a lot. It really does. But you need to understand that you need to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. A lot of agencies are just jumping into this whole thing, and just because they're like, I need more patients, I need to fill my census and everything like that. But at the very same time, at what risk are you willing to do something like that? So you always have to look into what they call the long game of the whole business that we're in, and not the short gains of getting a census to go higher. You have to understand that sometimes at the very beginning, you may start slow in your company. And also, why just rely on one facility to gain you more clients? The goal really here is to pretty much widen the net and go to as much places that's going to become great referral sources. And you have to really have a strategy in place so that you guys have a marketing plan in place that actually gets rolled out. So if you need more, more information, keep watching our videos. That's why we create these videos, to get you guys as much different content as possible in order for you guys to be able to maximize the knowledge that you guys have, to be able to gain more referrals and to have that successful agency. So keep on watching more of our videos.